Okay, I'm going to tell you how to complete your Alora notes. So first, you're gonna have to go to aloraplus.com. We're using Google in here, or Google Chrome. We don't use the app because the app could cause some issues. I'm just entering my login and my password. All right, the first thing to remember is make sure that you're actually on the right time and on the right schedule. Go to Care Connect. I'm using Paid Patient as a patient. Of course, because of HIPAA laws, we can't really use any real patient. So I'm gonna click on this green pencil. Always allow for your phone to use the location. We need this. HHA actually mandates us to use our GPS location. You have to be inside the house or within 200 feet of the patient home to be able to clock in and clock out. Click OK. And now the first thing we also need to do is we need to do a COVID screening for ourselves and the patient. If you are at the home and of course you need to do care right away, you can do it later on, but you really do need to do a screening for yourself and for the patient. You're gonna do that by going to this plus sign, COVID screening for your patient or yourself. So pretend like we're gonna go ahead and do our selves. So just read this. Have you traveled internationally within the last 14 days? No. Do you have a cough? No. 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 Okay. And I'm just gonna sign it. I'm gonna sign it digitally. Save. All right. Always go to this 3 lines on the Alora Plus, right next to Alora Plus. Click on that, and that's where you're gonna find your Care Connect. Care Connect visit. Of course, you're not gonna have monitor or conflicts. You're only gonna have the Care Connect. Again, I'm gonna go and click that green pencil. I'm gonna allow my location to capture, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start visit. The first thing you need to do is start your visit. As soon as you get at the patient's home, if you're supposed to be in there at 7 o'clock in the morning, start your visit at 7 o'clock in the morning. Don't wait until, you get your bearings, it's 9 o'clock already and you haven't logged in. The reason for that is that your start visit is your clock in device. That's how we know that you're actually there on the time that you were supposed to be there. Okay. So now I can go ahead and start my 8 visit note. Now throughout the day, you can always go back through the Care Connect system and you could do your notes, as you complete your assessment or your task. For instance, these are the tasks. You're either going to put, for instance, if the patient, you're supposed to be bathing the patient and the patient refuse, then you're going to put patient refuse. But of course, if you completed it, you're going to put complete. Now, if you didn't complete it, you're going to need to write a comment why you didn't complete it. For instance, if you did not complete it, you're going to have to put either patient refuse. And then, of course, you're gonna go through this and click what task you're supposed to be completing. Okay. For instance, shopping. If the patient needs help, going to shop, then we're gonna need to complete that task. But of course, the patient doesn't go shopping every day, so you can't do complete every day. So if you put NA or not completed on here, you're gonna have to put patient shop on Tuesday or whatever date she shopped. Okay. Now, you're only going to complete this once every single task is completed. Now, I kind of suggest that you guys complete your note, before you clock out. It's so easy to just click. It's literally just clicking it. So complete it before you clock out. Now, once you complete it, you're going to save. And you're going to end your visit on your clock out time. For instance, if you are supposed to be in there at 7 in the morning, you're gonna clock in 7 in the morning. If you're supposed to be there at 7 p.m. or you're supposed to be clocking out at 7 p.m., then clock out or end your visit at 7 p.m. Now, never forget your patient's signature. That's very important. That's part of our that's part of the 4 things that we're looking for. We need to make sure that we go ahead and clock in on time, our GPS is on, clock out on time, patient signature, caregiver signature, and our note. We need all of those to be able to get paid. Okay, look at the start GPS. We can see where you're at. So please always check that GPS. That is required by the insurance company. We don't get paid or reimbursed if you guys don't put the GPS coordinates or you don't allow us to do the GPS. Now I'm gonna go ahead and have the patient sign. And then I'm going to sign. And then let's pretend that it's 7 o'clock already. I'm gonna end my visit. Now, I want you to know, okay, so another one of the questions that we do have is that how do we know what task we have to perform? It's easy to know that. For this instance, we have big patient, but you're going to have a patient that is designated to you. So it's going to it's going to be your patient in there. How you see your aid POC is by going to aid documents. And you're going to write your patient's name. And sometimes it's just going to populate your patient because you're only going to have that one patient. There, you're going to click that and see how it says aid POC. That's how you're going to click on that. And it's going to show you what type of task you need to complete. Okay. There's gonna be sometimes, at the patient house, there's gonna be like instruction comments for you to do. Okay. If you have any questions, please just call Dynamics Home Care. Janessa is more than happy to teach you. Sometimes Reese will also be in here, and Reese can also help. Thank you.